Welcome to Science Class. Today we are doing a new block 18, Materials and Their Forms. The topic is Exploring Materials, and you will learn how to describe the properties of solid, liquid, and gases. So let's begin. Everything around us is made up of matter. But what is matter? It's a tough question, right? So, what is matter? Science defines matter as anything that takes up space and has mass. Matter is made up of tiny particles, very, very tiny particles. So basically, anything that we are using or we can see around us is made up of matter because it can take up space and it also has mass or it has weight. Let us look at some examples of matter. In this picture, you can see a person who is matter: glasses, butterfly, computer, coffee, desk, chair, cat, sun, cloud, plant. These are all examples of matter because they are taking up some amount of space and they also have mass in them. That's why they are matter. All materials or things around us are made up of matter. Matter exists in three different states. Now, these states have different properties and they can change from one state to another when we add heat to them or when we cool them. You will learn about this. You will learn about these changes further in the block. So, let us look at the three states of matter. The three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. We will further study the properties of each one of them. So, what are the properties of solid? They have a fixed shape, they have a fixed volume, and they can be held. It means that the solids retain their shape until and unless you do something to them. And they also take the same amount of space. It means if I take my phone and keep it in my bag, it will take the same amount of space when I keep the phone on the table. And you can also hold solids. So these are the properties of solid. Examples can be anything: the clothes that you wear, the food that you eat, table, chair, bed, pencil, eraser, your books, your shoes, your toys, your bicycle, your car, trains, aeroplane, every single thing. Most of the things that we see around us are solids. So, let us look at a picture of some examples of solid. Computer, car, carrot, book, cup. These are only a few examples. Next, we will see the properties of liquid. They do not have a fixed shape. Unlike solids, they do not have a fixed shape. They take up the shape of the container. It means that if you pour 1 liter of water in a bottle, the water will take up the shape of the bottle. And when you pour 1 liter of water in a bowl, it will take up the shape of the bowl. They also have a fixed volume and you can pour them. When we talk about volume, it means that they will take up the same amount of space. Whether you keep them in the bottle or whether you keep that same water in a bowl, it will occupy the same amount of space. Okay, and you can also pour liquids. Examples of liquids can be juice, water, milk, oil. Let us look at the properties of gas. Gases do not have a fixed shape, they do not have a fixed volume, they cannot be seen, and they can flow freely anywhere. Unlike solids, just like liquids, and unlike solids, they do not have a fixed shape. They also do not have a fixed volume. You cannot see gases, and they can freely flow anywhere. Some examples of gases can be the air that you are breathing right now, that is flowing around you, example of gas. The gas that is found in your cylinders at home where you cook food, that is also an example of gas. So, steam that comes out when you boil something, that is an example of gas. Oxygen, the air that we are breathing in. Carbon dioxide, the air that we are breathing out. Smog is a heavy gas that comes out when coal or something else is burned in factories. Helium. Helium is the air which we use to blow up balloons so that balloons can float in the air. So these are just a few examples of gases. Just like I said, even the cylinders that you use at home also have gas inside them. So this is a chart that shows the three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. And there are a few examples such as pencil, skateboard, snow, apple as solids, water in the pool, milk, rain, soup as liquids, and wind, steam, hot air balloon, fog. These are all examples of